about Black History Month?
Black History Month?
Yeah, they're teaching about the Abolitionist, Malcolm X, Frederick Douglass, the KKK. How
the KKK?
Yeah.
What, Martin Luther King and all that?
What are they talking about the KKK? What are they telling you about the KKK?
Quit freaking out, man. But they're telling us pretty much about how they burnt the crosses in the African Americans' front yards.
Wait. Did they tell us this at Parent Teachers Conference?
Look.
And they don't.
Wait, why are we still talking about it? It's a new millennium, a new generation.
What are you talking about? Your mother calls racist me all the time. She's always racist against me. We're supposed to be married.
Yeah, well, your mom calls me a cracker.
A cracker?
Yeah, all the time.
Your mother has never called you a cracker.
I go in there, there's that cracker again.
Oh my God, Harriet Tubman would be so upset with me.
You guys, man. Why
Would you both calm down?
No, because
no.
Her family.
Time out.
No, her family is racist.
It doesn't matter. If her family was so racist, she would not. Her mother would not allow you, or her family would not allow you to be in this relationship with her right now.
Oh,
the abolitionist
stop
movement.
me.
And for two, the Black History Month is still around and celebrated because it's evolving every year.
And
we have a black president.
It doesn't matter.
Wait, when is equality going to actually occur?
Equality will occur when I can take my family into the supermarket without everybody looking at me.
Equality will never occur.
I'm the only black guy in the family.
Why don't you just
Equality would never occur because no one can ever get along because blacks still think they're better than whites, whites still think they're better than blacks.
Yeah, but what about
Latinos
the
even
ones
think
that
they're better than
what about
the ones like us?
Hey, guys, why don't you
believe in equality and it doesn't matter what color you are.
It doesn't matter what we think. We're just civilians.
Why
What
don't
the government
you guys
says
talk
goes.
instead of yelling at each other?
What are you talking about, Maya? You go to school, and they're still bringing up about racist comments about.
That's what
I don't want to hear about the kid. I'm sick of this. I have to go through this every day. Every day.
Oh, for you.
Hey.
You know why I married you? Because I loved you.
To prove a point?
No, I loved you. And your mother.
Well, you don't love me anymore? You just told me you loved me. What, you don't love me anymore?
Would you stop all this complaining about blacks and whites? The abolitionist movement is over. Segregation is over.
Yeah, but they still have it in businesses. And everywhere. It's never really going to end.
Why can't we just be a family? Huh? Why can't we just
we can.
We were just trying to talk about what we were learning in school.
Wait, stop.
So did you.
Because our mothers are racist.
Stop. Listen.
It's not our fault our mother's a country racist.
It's up to us to teach our children that it doesn't matter what color you are. Who cares what the government has to say? Because politics are going to be politics. It's up to us to teach our children that it doesn't matter what your skin color is.
Well, tell your mother stop calling me names.
Well, your mother too, because I ate a cracker.
Well, next time I go to parent teacher.
That's so clever.
Next time I go to parent teacher conference, you better believe I'm going to have something to say.
They're just giving
You
us
always
more.
have something to say. Why don't you just drop it?
Hey.
And know that
They're always going to bring it up no matter what, in different forms.
Well, in this
hey.
fighting about
Let me finish before I bump that. Shush. Let me finish. The KKK is always around us in all different forms.
KKK in different forms?
Yes, there are different. They may not be considered
black,
KKK.
white, Puerto Rican?
Yeah, they're all different.
Well, KKK is just a bunch of racist jerks.
But they're still around today, but they're not as live. Like, they're live, but they're not as
well, there's
popular.
the mafia, too. So what, you're putting them together?
No.
Would you get...
the mafia kills people who owe them money.
I am sick of this talk, of this silence, or I'm putting you on timeout.
Really?
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 He's 16.
I don't care.
There isn't time out.
In this family, there will be no more talk about blacks and whites. From now on, we're all purple. The war is over.
Why can't we be blue?
The war is over.
How about green?
The war is over.
You know what? We're a mix of all color.
I'm saying.
No, it doesn't matter.
Because technically, technically, Brian.
Everyone is different.
Honey, you're not black. You're brown.
That's a great.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Your hair's not black and white. And you know what? I'm more of a tan.
I never thought of it that way.
But anyways.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, all right. Well, it's all right, son.
But no,
It's all right, kids.
We were just trying to tell you.
It's all right. It's all right.
You
No,
guys blew
I
up.
love you too.
no, it's all right. I'm happily be brown.
I love you.
You know what I'm saying? And you're not white.
I love you, Marky.
I love you. I know what I'm saying?
Marky.
Next time they talk about African American History Month, tell them to look at the color of the actual skin. You know what I'm saying, kids?
There is no black.
Yeah, you're right.
And there is no white.
That makes our day much better.
White
all right?
is these walls.
But if you
Oh,
all
just shut up. Just shut up.
we all
Just
think
let it go.
about it.
Just let it go, buddy. I'm brown. I
If
like
we all
it.
think about what we
I'm
have-
brown.
And I'm tan.
That's
Hey.
it.
I got brown in me too. Look, I got
I
freckles.
swear to God.
We're here at the Freedom Center in Cincinnati, Ohio, at a very magnificent exhibit of quilting. And we're fortunate today to have the curator of that exhibit, Dr. Carolyn Meslumi, as our tour guide. Dr. Meslumi's field of endeavor is actually aerospace engineering. She's a PhD. However, she has had a very in-depth passion for quilting. She is an artist herself with a home workshop and studio. And she is the founder of various organizations for women of color who are interested in quilting. And as we kick off Black History Month here, we would like to ask Dr. Meslumi how she feels that quilting is an integral part of African American history.
Well, first of all, African people, when they came here, they came to this country with a set of needlework skills already. There's no history of quilt making insofar as quilts for bed use in Africa. However, African people used their skills of quilting to make clothing and tents, the flags and horses' armor. So it was an easy transition when they were brought here to learn how to use those same skill sets to make bed quilts for the mistresses of plantations that they lived on in the South. We have a long history as African Americans of making narrative quilts, or the story quilts, as you will. During the time of slavery, Africans were not allowed to read and write. So I would like to think it was an easy transition that they make these narrative quilts to tell their stories as opposed to being able to write them. So it was very easy for me to conceive of this exhibit, which brings to the public 400 years of African American history in quilt form. It's a given that here in this country, reading is not the first vehicle for people to learn in this country. So I thought it an easy fix to give people these visual histories as a way to tell the story of the African presence in North America. So I did a storyline of historic events starting from 1619 to present day. And I commissioned 90 artists to choose a topic from that storyline and create the quilts that you see in the museum today. So it's the reason too for this is to celebrate the ingenuity of African Americans in this country. There are so many professions in the scientific arena, politics, education, entertainment. It's a broad scope of topics that we cover in this show. And I particularly commissioned this first quilt here to be the signature piece in this exhibit about the landing of the first enslaved Africans to come to the United States. And that would be the 1619 landing of a ship in Jamestown, Virginia. And the ship's manifest read that in the cargo, there were 20 and odd Africans. Hence the title of this signature piece, 20 and odd. So this piece sort of ties in everything here that you see. And the quilts are divided into segments. slavery, through the civil rights movement, Reconstruction, the civil rights movement, and political and social issues today, and people of important note in various fields. So, too, the object is to show the positive imprint of African Americans' contribution to American history. Not only American history, but contributions globally. So the show is a celebration. It's a celebration of African American contributions to this country.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We have a special segment on this show where we introduce poems. Linda's going to do the first poem for us in regards to Valentine's Day. This poem was dedicated to her late husband. So if you want to turn in your poems, now remember, go to methodaidinc.com, www.methodaidinc.com, and submit your poems to our email. I'm going to give the floor to Linda, and she is going to display her poem.
Yes, aside from Black History Month, this is also Heart Month, the month of February. And this poem is for someone who's always in my heart. Yes, I've met those guys with the fake, flirty smiles and the come-hither looks. They just try to beguile. They use all such pretty words, and they know just what to sing, and they know all the right moves for a meaningless fling, but nothing felt right. Nothing ever rang true. The word love had no meaning until I found you. Then, almost as if it was planned from above, we knew this was different. We knew this was love. And then all of those pseudo-smiles flew from my mind. I had found someone real, someone true, someone kind. And with you, there was never a reason to roam, for with you I was safe, I belonged, I was home. But you left all too soon, you were needed on high. I was left all alone, and could only ask why. But someday, when I join you, we'll finish this poem. For the moment I see you, I'll know I've come home. The man who will always be in my heart is my late husband, Pete. His heart gave out one day after a very brave 2-year struggle with cancer, and I woke up one morning with this poem in my mind. I wanted to share it because love can be fleeting, and if you out there haven't found love yet, just keep believing there's someone out there for you. And when you find love, never take it for granted. It can be gone in an instant, leaving just a memory. It's also a good time to remember, keep your heart healthy for the ones you love and the ones who love you. We at The Pulse wish all of you a happy, healthy heart. And we'll be right back.
We've had a good show. This was our first show in dedication to African American History Month. We thought it would be nice to visit the Freedom Center. We thought it would be nice to develop Heart Month with a lovely poem. We hope you'll enjoy this first show. Our segment was cut a little short because we had to get a lot of footage. We do apologize about that. But this is our format. We welcome you to watch us every Saturday night at 12:30 a.m. on the Pulse. You can catch us. You can catch our show actually on our YouTube channel at methodaidinc.com. And thank you so much for joining us. This is Linda Ray, and we have Wayne the Music Maker, who will be bringing this show to part every week. I'll be your host, Brian West, and we introduce you to our family. Feel free to comment on our blog, on our webpage, and just enjoy the show. We'll be right back next week in The Pulse with Brian West, Linda Ray, and the Music Maker Wayne. Have a good week, everybody.